Zuridia, this is Rebecca with your assignment 2 critique. Great job on making some super creepy images. I love the theme of The Ring, and I love that movie, so fantastic work here. So first things first, let's talk about your first image. The well image is really cool, and I believe that your well is in black and white, so that was a really great element there to add, and the placement is really good. It makes for some nice composition, so good idea there. There's a couple things that I'd like to see you do on this one. Notice that the corner of this image is blown out because that's where the sun is, and there's also some white here. And what happens is when you have a white border around it, the viewer's eye just gets pulled up in all these different directions, and it just doesn't enclose the image as well as it could. So what I recommend doing is kind of subtly painting in some blue sky to close that edge there and to close it up here. So just sample areas that are blue, and you know, bring them in with a nice soft brush around the edge and just highlight those edges there and try to make it look as organic as possible. The second thing I recommend doing is I would like to see the well not transparent. I think that it would just have a better presence because the well isn't really the ghost in the story, and so I think that having it black and white still, but just having it completely opaque would just, you know, I think it would just look better. I'm not sure how else to say it, but it would just have a better presence in the image. So that's my recommendation for the first image. The second image is really well done. I love the girl. She looks great. I think the sunlight coming in even works well with the sun, with the light that's hitting her dress here. My only recommendation for this image is notice that there are shadows coming in from the right side. Obviously the sun is coming from over here in this direction, and she doesn't have a shadow. And I think that if she did have a shadow, even though she's kind of like a ghost, because she's opaque, she's, you know, her body is opaque, she would have a shadow, meaning that the light's not going to travel completely through her. So it would plant her into the image a little bit better if she had a long shadow coming off of her, and it would make her feel less kind of stuck on. So that's my only recommendation for that image. This third image is also really great. I love what you did here, and I think it's fantastic. So I'm not sure if you took this image yourself, and if you did, great work. If you set the whole thing up, that's really fantastic. I noticed that you have like a kind of drippy shadow coming down here, so that's pretty cool. And I love the VHS tape sitting on top of the TV. It's wonderful. So good job there. The only thing that I noticed is that the blood, if it was coming out of the TV, wouldn't travel down the side like this. It would come straight out of the TV and drip across the chair and come down like this. So not that you have to redo this or anything like that. It's just something to keep in mind for future work, is like how would liquid fall down something. So other than that, this was a fantastic concept. You did a lot of amazing work. I love your text used down here. Great font. It's awesome. And I'm really proud of your progress. You're doing fantastic.